Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be going through what a smaller creator keeps in his camera bag for 2019, because a lot of the bigger guys do this, but I figured, hey, might as well get this one out there so I can show you guys some of the things that you guys can use to create even if you don't have the money for all of these gimbals and drones and things like that. Today's video is going to be all about what you can do on a budget. So first things first, here we're going to have the bag itself, which is some generic camera bag. It cost me like 20 bucks. I will leave a link to absolutely everything in this video in the description down below, so if any of it looks good to you, if you need to pick anything up, definitely go check down there because there will be links. So, $17 camera bag. It's got two mesh side pockets, which I like to use for a tripod and either another tripod or just a water bottle or anything else that I may need. It's not waterproof. The zipper is water resistant, but it's not gonna save your camera in any situation ever. Alright, so we're gonna pop this bad boy open. I've got it emptied out right now for the sake of the video, but it's normally full to bursting. So we're gonna pop this open. It's green inside. It's got all these different compartments. It's got the Velcro. You can remove these. You hear that? And you can change the layout in here. So I've got my camera up here on top. I generally keep cords and things right here, microphone goes right here, any sort of anything that's big that I need I keep over here, and then down here I normally keep two lenses. It's also got two mesh pockets on the inside. These are zipper pockets. I've never had these zippers fail or anything, and the pockets, I just keep my SD cards and different chargers and things in these pockets. So now that you've seen the bag, we're going to get into what fills it up. Now the first thing we're going to talk about here we have already mentioned, and those are going to be these colored filters right here. I have 3 packs of these, and as I pull them out here you'll be able to see this one is completely green. It changes everything you see to green, and they're all sorts of different colors. Some of them are half colors. They just allow me to get some pretty nice looking aesthetics in some of my photos that I take. So I always bring these with me in my camera bag because you never know when you need to add a little bit of spice to the dish. In this case, the dish is a photo. I always bring extra lens caps because I don't keep them attached to my camera in any way, like with that little sticky string thing. So I always bring extras with me just in case I lose one or drop one and it breaks or whatever. I just always have a backup plan. Next up, I've got my Rode VideoMic Go, which actually came with my camera because when I bought my T6i, I got the Video Creators Kit. It doesn't come with the dead cat on it. I got that as a gift separately. It comes with this, and then it's got a little foam wind breaker that goes over the top here, and it's really a very high quality microphone that I would highly recommend to anybody looking to step up their sound game. Maybe not on the T6i because the preamps in there are garbage, so you'll definitely want to pick up something else, which brings us to the microphone that I'm actually recording on right now, which is the Zoom H1. And as you can see there, I've got a little wind poof on top of that one as well, just because it helps with the P sound when I say T's and when I say P's, because it's going to stop those pops from going into the microphone, and it's going to stop a lot of background noise as well, which kind of sounds like it shouldn't, but it definitely does. At least a little bit takes that edge off. So the Zoom H1 is a fantastic thing, and it's going to make your Rode mics sound even better than they would sound on your camera if you're going to be in a place where that is a possibility for you. If you're just running around carrying it, that might make it a little bit heavier. You might not want to do that. But if you're in a studio situation, highly recommend an external audio recorder. One of the things you might not expect to be in a camera bag, but that I always keep with me, is a marker that is visible on plastic. Whether I need to mark something on a lens or on my camera body, I generally try to avoid that, except for like when I first get things, I put my name and phone number on them just so that people can, you know, do the right thing and get it returned to me if they find it. I also carry this nifty 50 lens in my camera bag at all times if it's not on my camera body, and that's because this lens is fantastic and the focal length is pretty nice. It's on an ASPC sensor, so it does have a little bit of that zoom factor, so it's not really a 50. I think that makes it what, like a 70, 76? 76-ish, close around that area. So it makes it significantly longer than 50, but it still looks really nice for portraits and things like that. I also carry in my camera bag an 85mm STM by Canon with a 1.8 aperture. I don't have that with me right now. I've lent it to a friend, but that one does generally live in my camera bag as well. Most of the time that one's at the very bottom of everything in that bottom slot. Here, let me just pull it up so I can show you guys. That one tends to live right here because the entire thing is made out of metal and it can really take a beating because this nifty 50 is a plastic bodied lens, so having that metal one below it really helps to protect it from anything that would happen from below. And then also, obviously in my camera bag, although most of the time it's not in my camera bag, is going to be my camera, which is on the tripod right now, which looks like this. And that is the Canon T6i with a battery grip on the bottom of it. The battery grip is by Neewer, and I love it. It's great. It holds 2 batteries, so it effectively doubles your battery life, and it gives you a vertical shutter button so that if you're trying to take vertical pictures, you don't have to reach like way around in all sorts of ways to get your shutter button pressed. You can just hold it right here like this, click just like you would click your normal shutter button, and you've got a vertical photo, which is really nice if you're shooting for Instagram or something like that. Also, I keep a cloth for just general cleaning, and then I keep a lens cloth in my camera bag as well in case I do have to do some on-the-go cleaning. In the zipper pockets that I mentioned before, I tend to keep a phone charger, a couple wall outlet to USB adapters, another SD card, and a micro SD card in here as well for that Zoom H1 that records my audio. And really that's about all that goes into my camera bag. If I need something special, I'll bring it, but generally if I'm just going out for the day and I don't have any specific things that I need, that's what's coming with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it maybe opened your eyes to some things that you maybe don't need, some things that you might really want to start carrying in your camera bag. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you have any questions about anything you saw or anything like that, check in the comments down below. And if you want to pick up any of the items that I showed in this video or that I talked about in this video, those are going to be in the description down below. I'll see you guys next time.